So based on what I'm seeing in the trailers, Jukebox is about to go through a hard journey, and we're finally about to see why she became Jukebox. She's carrying guns, walking down on people, running around with Marvin looking bloodied up. I mean, what the hell is going on? Throughout this season, there's going to be many pivotal moments that's going to define Jukebox's character and how she became cold-hearted in Power Book 1. So I guess this is her journey. We're going to see the start of it, and I'm here for it because I've been waiting for a while. I appreciate what they was doing because now we're gradually getting into the meat and potatoes. And with the character like Jukebox, you have to give her grace because she's been trying from day one. She's been trying to find herself. She's been embracing her sexuality. There's so many complexities to Jukebox that define her character. However, she's been through quite some trauma. First with the loss of Nicole, then with the loss of her mother. And that relationship was rocky because she tried to coerce her into a religion that she had no belief in. And we can't forget about Marvin and Jukebox's rough relationship in the beginning of the season. I'm talking about that shit was rough, but that fight scene, I ain't never seen no daddy and daughter fight scene like that on TV. But however, in the long run, I do appreciate that they rekindled their relationship and we got to see them be happy and love on each other. And that was a good layer. But however, with that fight scene, that's another added layer of trauma that Jukebox has on her that may burden her in her future as far as violence is concerned. Now, in the beginning of the series, there was a lot of complaining about Jukebox being off the gate, being a gangster and cold-blooded. They wanted her to be that right off rip, but I appreciate the added layers because usually when you give a character that much steam, they burn out early in the show. When you have a character and you develop them correctly and properly and give them layers, whatever outcome that they become is going to be appreciated, and they're going to add layers to the story because that character is so prominent. Messing up that character can jeopardize the storyline, which leads to bad writing, lazy writing at that, and poor execution, which is how most shows go downhill and burn out very fast. And that's what I like about Raising Kanan. They took their time with Jukebox, which is why Jukebox is such a compelling character in both series. And even during her scarce time in Power Book 1, you see how much of a compelling character that she is because of the character development in the spinoff. She was already a cold-blooded character in Power Book 1, but we wasn't even thinking about no damn spinoff. And if there's a spinoff, you might as well do it right. And in this season 4, we're going to be in for a treat, and I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what Jukebox is about to do in this season because I know it's going to be crazy. I know she's going to turn up, and I know it's going to be wow. And in one of the trailers, I seen Marvin giving Jukebox a gun. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Marvin may be whatever, you can say whatever you want to say about him, but he's a realist. And I don't see him preaching to Jukebox too much about the street life, only to warn her and to school her on what's going on out there and how to protect herself. I don't see Marvin being super preachy with Jukebox only because they already had a fight and he himself deep down knows that she's tough and that she can handle herself. I don't know about y'all, but in that fight scene with Marvin, she was throwing the ones. She was throwing the mitts. And let's also not forget about that fight scene in the first season. She was whooping ass. So we already know that the girl can take care of herself, so we just want to see her be in action. We waiting on Kane to be on action because he's still up under rock. But what Jukebox is going to have to learn is that there's going to be casualties in this game. So with her being in the game, it increases her risk, and not only her risk, but her family's risk of being in deep shit because now everyone is targeted in the family. If Marvin messes up, if Kanan messes up, or if Rock even slips up and make a mistake, it can come back on all of them now. Jukebox is going to be one of the prime targets because, one, she's related to Rock, she's related to Kanan, and she's close with Kanan. They're going to be linking up together, and best believe that Kanan is going to recruit Jukebox for some dirt. So Jukebox has to understand that she's going to have to get used to losing people that she loves on another level. And that is not from drug overdosing. No, not drug not ODing. No, bullets, arrests, jail, all of those things that come with the game. Jukebox is going to be in for a rude awakening. And then season 3 of Power Book 1, yo, everything's gonna be answered. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back with more content. Take care.